going on, good people? Brandmaster Martina, Britt, Yelverton here. Today is day 3, obviously, of mobile branding with the Brandmaster. Didn't even realize this was going to be a thing, but for some crazy reason, today my general settings for what I got going on here don't nothing look like what it's supposed to be looking like. Don't none of my stuff look like what it's supposed to be looking like. But we still gonna make it through. We still gonna get this information to you. Okay, and today we are actually discussing becoming a category, make sure y'all hear that, becoming a category leader in your niche. And if you have no earthly idea what that is, we are definitely going to get into it. So if you are currently still blending in with everyone else, it is time to become the go-to person inside of your industry and inside of your niche. You need to stop blending in and start standing out as the obvious choice in your market. You have the value. You have the ability to do exactly that. But currently, you are still blending in. Currently, you are not standing out here. You are not standing on everything. All right. You are not becoming the brand leader, the industry expert, the individual who can do the dang thing. And I don't know why. Okay? Don't know what's going on, what's your mindset, what has you stuck, what has you struggling. Don't know why you are holding yourself back. Don't know why you are not out here shouting from the rooftops whatever your given gift is, whatever your brand value is, whatever product, niche, company, or service you have attached yourself to. I don't know what's holding you back, but I need for you to discontinue that. If you feel like your brand is still blending in with everyone else, then today is exactly for you. I am teaching you guys how to position yourself as a category leader. Write that down, category leader in your niche, so that when people think about what it is that you offer, your name is when people think about what it is that they need, they think about what it is that you offer. Your name is the first thing they think of. Your value, your service, what it is that you offer is the first thing that they think of. And I am going to show you how to utilize ChatGPT to assist you with positioning your content ideas fast. The goal is to save yourself some time. And if you want to learn how to step into your true leadership in your space, then you definitely want to attend our free Monetize Your Voice with AI webinar. Right? You can follow up after that and join us in the 5-day BrandYOU Mastery Challenge if you're trying to master your brand. But first, you probably need to go and do a deep dive with us. And if you haven't had the opportunity, definitely join us over inside of the BrandYOU community. We have so many assets available to you to help you. It's at community.martinabrityelverton.com. You can get all of the tips, tools, tricks, the blueprints, the cheat sheets, the checklist that you need to help you along this journey. But before we leave this segment, thank you guys. This has been an amazing first half of the year. And I am so excited for everything that you guys have been doing. I'm excited for me as well, and everything that I have been able to consistently come to the front of this virtual room and give you guys. And I am extremely proud of my CTT squad that have stepped up to the plate with me to implement everything that I've been teaching and training on this specific first half of the year. Right? We're talking about brand expansion and authority now, and we are closing out the month of June on tomorrow. So please give yourself a round of applause for bringing your brand to the front of the room. And for our next part of the segment, let's go ahead and jump over into the information for today, which is talking about key points and why blending in will kill your brand. If you are just like everybody else, if you are the same size whale, if you are the same size shark in the same ocean as everybody else, yes, while there is enough room in this wide sea, you still need to stand out because blending in will kill your growth. I need for you to understand what it means to be a category leader. Going to go a little further into that in just a moment, but more important, how to position your message on your own platforms, in your own space, making you the go-to person, the industry expert that they desire and need. And of course, I can use ChatGPT AI to help generate category leadership type content, okay? And you want this to be able to sustain you over longer periods of time. Again, if you feel like your brand is stuck in the middle of the pack, then today should be your turning point. You should be paying attention, and you should actually be able to begin to position your brand as a brand that will win and not just blend in. Okay? I need for you to define your space and become the obvious choice that people are looking for. It's crucially important. The reason that you guys may not even recognize is a real thing, and why blending in and becoming a part of the everybody crowd is that if you sound like everyone else, you become a commodity. Now, I'm not going to get into the real about these different types of terminology, but you don't want to become a commodity. You want to become an industry leader. You want to become a category leader. You want to be able to become the expert to attract better clients. Category leaders command higher fees, and they attract better clients and customers. Being different isn't enough, guys. You need to be clear and consistent about why you lead your space. Okay, you can be clear in your messaging, you can be clear in everything that you do, but if you are unclear in why you and your specific gift or talent leads in your space, you will soon become a commodity. All right. So you probably heard me say I'm going to help you understand what it means to be a category leader. Well, let's go. A category leader means that you are the go-to choice for a specific transformation. If you've never heard it before, free equals information. And I'm on here freely giving you free information for the entire 6 months thus far of 2025. However, there is a transformation that happens once you implement. If you are just consuming free information and you're not implementing it, there will be no transformation. All right. It means that when you become a category leader, you practice what you preach. Your message and your voice are distinct and memorable because you practice what you preach. You believe in what you offer, what you give, what you serve, what you sow, and what you share into others' lives so deeply, you practice what you preach, and you begin to drive the conversation in your space. You don't follow it. I don't follow what other brands are doing. I follow what my God-given gift and talent tells me, inspires me, moves me, and motivates me to do. Most times, before I actually enter and ask different things of my assistant, my Susan, my ChatGPT, I'm always saying, God, be me, be in me, be through me, be out of me. Be true out of me, so that I can ensure that everything that I'm sharing or that I'm even consuming is of you, so that it can be intentionally sold somewhere else. I want to make sure that I am moving in alignment with all that He has for me, intentionally to bless someone else. Okay? I need for you to become that belief, faith driven, belief driven, believing in you, your value, gift, talent, service, sowing driven, that you don't have to follow anyone else but that which is in you. And this will help you reposition your messaging, because you will become so clear in what you do differently and better than anyone else. Now, there's a lot of simplicity to branding, but I promise you, a lot of the industry experts that are out here don't get down in the valley with you and help you navigate each and every pitfall. They're just not out here. They just ain't doing it like I do it. When you reposition your message, you also communicate your point of view boldly, often, repetitively, on repeat, on the redo, on the restream, on the do-over, on the reboot, on the recharge, over and over and over, because you believe it that through and through, that fervently. And it also allows you to align your offers and your content around one clear leadership lane. You don't have to be all over the place. You're able to move and go and operate in your value with one clear mission. And that is to brand you, to educate you, and to help you get your assets in order. Right? So you can dominate your lane, so you can dominate your gift, so you can sow freely. And the best way to do this, especially with this technology, tech world, technological, tech challenge world that we are like struggling through right now, is to use ChatGPT prompts thoroughly. And here's one you can use to assist you with standing out. Hey, Susan, I call mine Susan. Y'all know that. Hey, Susan, give me 10 topic ideas that would help me position myself as the category leader in branding so that men ages 45 to 65 years of age who are leaving the W-2 industry soon and need to know what to do first, second, and third will find me. Of course, I want my tone to continue to be country casual, but authoritative, helpful, and inspiring. And when she delivers the message, now you're able to revise, adjust, enhance based on your story, your content ideas, your signature phrases, if you haven't already built those into her training or his training, if you calling yours a male. Edit it in your voice. Make it so you that every time you're using your chat GPT, those responses become less and less needing of your additional enhancements and adjustments because your Susan or your chat GPT is learning you so well. Okay? So finally, I want to discuss how to sustain this leadership once you ascend to it. Okay? For you to continue the consistency of your messaging across all of your channels, then that continues to build and scale and grow. It continues the repetition, the repetitiveness of what it is that you're doing. Also, it allows you to broaden your content and go deeper with more content that teaches and leads the conversation. That's another way that you can ensure your content remains sustainable. Using a strong signature story, repeating them often so that people can now remember your story to sell for you and not whatever your service or your product is. Your story will sell. They'll remember that by you. And of course, building a community that pull people up in leadership along with you. You can't do this by yourself. On Tuesday, we talked about don't get on this road alone. Get your tribe, your squad, your group, your folks, your peeps. And y'all need to come together to find the different angles and the different niche areas of what you do to serve. Now, I am not in the industry realm. Went and took all the studies, decided not to take the test and move forward in insurance. However, I'm quick to call my godmother and she becomes my referring partner if I know people are looking for insurance. If I know people are in the RTP area, then and they need a mobile notary or they need a notary, I'm calling my girl Karusha. I know if they're in the eastern region, then I'm calling my girl Tawana. I know if I need different people in different areas for notary, if I need people who are out of the area, then I may need to pull up, my online legal shield and see whether or not that online notary is available if neither one of my local people are available to do that. I know that if I'm interested in finding someone, to help out with the trucking industry, I have two references for that. I have my long-term friend who has 20 plus years with the DMV, who knows all those legalities. I can call Koresha and ask her about that. I know if I need something in regards to DNA and knowing that, I can call Koresha for that. Like, she's multi-talented, but her core offering is being able to make sure all these legal documents that y'all out here, pulling off the internet, making sure that you have someone that can notarize them and be a signing person for you to make those all legal, fileable, and all of that. I know that if, it's time for me to assist someone on brand building, I'm calling myself. Web design, I'm still calling myself. Streaming, I'm calling myself, because I know what I can do for people. When it's time to get life coaching, I'm calling Karusha and Tawana, if depending on what area, because they have specialized areas. I have a plethora of people that I can call for the different reasonings. You need to know what your category is so you can lead that lane. Where do you feel your brand needs to lead more? Is it in your messaging? Is it in your offers? Is it in your community building and your networking? Or is it just to start over from the beginning again with your content? Where do you need to focus on so that you can grow and scale and have more believability in yourself to become a category leader? Think about that. And if you want to share it with us, drop it in the comments. You haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. In July, we're going to be doubling back, and we're going to be going deeper, and we're going to be walking you through on Watch Me Work Wednesdays the exact steps that you need to go through to build your brand. I'm going to give you as much as I can for free. It's up to you guys to implement for the transformation. You guys have to move from getting free information to investing in yourselves so that things can begin to take shape and work for you. That's really my time for today. I hope you've been able to glean for the last 5 months and this month included. Whatever it is that you need to do to move the needle in your business, I'm here to serve and to help you do exactly that. It has been my honor to walk with you every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this brand journey. And as we continue to move forward, I will continue to make myself available 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for after office hours. I will continue to deliver content for you on this YouTube channel so that you can continue to move the needle in your business. But at some point, you're going to have to implement some activities so you can get some transformation. Okay? If you want to master this process and you want to learn how to use the AI tools like ChatGPT to monetize your voice and build a brand, then I suggest you grab a free seat on our free webinar, Monetize Your Voice with AI, that you join us live. The description will house all of the information so that you can do that and we move forward in business together. Thank you again for your time on today. I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be closing out the first half of the year and we will be planning your next 90 days based on some real metrics. So we're going to pull up some screens and we're going to look at some metrics and we're going to determine what we're doing to move and go forward for our next area of our brand. What we're doing based on what we've seen is working and what we may have to change up. So I hope you'll be excited about joining us tomorrow at 1 p.m. And if I see you in after office hours, that'd be even better. But I'll catch you guys on the replay tomorrow at 1 p.m. on the replay whenever you pick this up on Watch Me Work Wednesdays going forward in July. Thank you for your time on today. I greatly appreciate it. Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton, your cash flow queen and founder of the #1 legal tax hack to hire your kids in your own home-based business. So should you choose to do so. But beyond that, hoping that you guys are interested in building a brand and a legacy that lives beyond you.
Hey y'all, hey, Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton here, giving you the latest update about our daily Get Your Assets in Order and Brand You series. Join me live each and every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for actionable steps on brand building for beginners, current client revisions, and watch as we level up brands in 2025. We are covering everything from tools, tips, strategies, and systems like Canva, StreamYard, high-level AI automations, and more. These will take you from confused to confident. So after each live stream, you can hop on Zoom with us to ask your questions and get personalized answers. If I were you, I wouldn't miss out. Mark your calendars and subscribe now to our YouTube channels. Join our free communities, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. If you want to learn, lead, and level up as a struggling entrepreneur, we have the solution, the systems, and the experts. Our entire team is live each and every weekday at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can lunch and learn. If you snooze, you will lose. I said what I said. You heard what you heard. Now do what you know you need to do to get your assets in order.